Good afternoon. This is Sean with Trenchless Pipelining. We are at 3000 Northeast 5th Ave in Boca. We are going to be looking at the main line via the 3-inch vent stack on the roof. We're going to start at the top of the vent stack. We did not coat the vent stack because we coated from the main line. We did do a repair. That is not PVC, that is a sleeve. You can see right there. Okay. Right where the red the date 8/9/2022 is at the top of the screen, that is the opening where the sink comes in. Then the liner starts. Now this is some spray from the epoxy. We started the epoxy at the liner. This water right here is because the toilet has a small leak all the time. So it's constantly getting just a little bit of water. Alright, it is very bright on this roof, so I really can't see the monitor all that well. But when we looked at it from down below, looked really good before we put the second coat on. I investigated the first coat. This coat, oh, there we go, some cloud cover. Now I can see a little better. Sweet. The white coat always comes out nice and clean. It's a little thinner, it's self-leveling. All right, now we're transitioning to PVC. This is the new functional clean out that was put in. Now we go back to the cast iron. And again, oh, this is the lateral line going down to the road. It looks like there used to be a clean out here, but it's right about where the big rock is. So, not really accessible. We go, that is turning towards the driveway. That little turn you just saw turns towards the driveway. We're going down. Now this one's going to turn back towards the road. And we're going to continue straight all the way till we hit the city. And should be getting close. Oh, I forgot to mark how many feet the main line was. But we'll have a total footage here. There it is. That's falling into the clay pipe. The clay pipe is an 8-inch pipe. The 4-inch pipe goes inside of it. You can see a little bit of the epoxy that ran downstream. But there we go. We are at about 70 feet. All right. I'm going to pause this and go add the laundry line to this video. So just hold with me for a second. Let's go to pause. All right, we're picking up the laundry line. We're at the roof right now. We're gonna slide down. That was 90. This line's been being used for a while. You're gonna see a lot of that's rust right there from the when we do the milling process, it creates a lot of debris. So as we were doing the main line and flushing the debris, some probably got flushed up here. Also, the P-trap and things like that on the laundry in the kitchen would have gotten rust debris in them. And that's why this line looks dirty, because it's been being used for a month or more. It does retain, you gotta give a little leeway here because this line has some water in it. But the reason it has water is there's a little lump right there. But that's common at intersections. You can see the white epoxy here. We're getting a little bit of fluorescing from the screen. But this line is 36 feet. You can see the coating. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and go over to the kitchen. But again, the speckles of rust that you're seeing is just stuff that was being rinsed from the line. That's what came out of the P-trap or the branch arm once the appliance started getting used again. So we're going to pause this and go over to the kitchen. Oh, but as you can see, there's water. It is holding water. So this line's completely sealed. If there was any crack or anything in it at all, that line would be bone dry and we'd be able to see the crack. All right, here we are at the kitchen. We're gonna start going down the kitchen line. Let me get this monitor opened up so I can see. All right, here we go down the kitchen. Now I looked at these before and they're a little rough, but from what I see, there's some holes that they had to fill. So definitely means this is the intersection with the lawn. So this line goes over to the laundry line and connects to the laundry. This does not go all the way to the main itself. As you can see here, it's only 9 feet. These lines are very small, and if you keep abusing them, trying to clean them, you can run into the real chance that it collapses. So from what I'm seeing here, it looks like they definitely started running into some troubles with the line falling apart and decided to coat and save what they could. So this isn't uncommon on these lines. There's only water going through them, and that's not a big deal. They seem to be draining really well. I did use water, wide open hose down them a couple times, and it never had any backup problems. So as far as I can tell, these things are perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and move over to the front bathroom branch that I did from the roof. All right, this is the last line. This is the vent stack. Now all these lines have 2 or 3 coats of epoxy on them. There'll be a white, a gray, then a white, and if there's going to be a 4th coat, it would be gray. So you get multiple coats building up and sealing things. This has 2 coats on it. This is the vent stack that goes to the roof that vents all the appliances in there. You know, the toilet and the shower and everything. And this is the main line that I coated from the toilet that you saw in previous videos. On a previous video, that's right there. So this line's only 12 feet long total. And that's the entire house.